The title of my paper is Surgical Outcome of Conjunctival Limbal Autograft Transplant by Sutured and Sutureless Technique in Pterygium Excision. Pterygium takes its name from the Greek word pterygos, meaning wing, and was described by Hippocrates, Galen, and others. It is a degenerative condition of the subconjunctival tissue which proliferates as a vascularized granulation tissue to invade the cornea, destroying the superficial layers of the stroma and the Bowman's membrane, the whole being covered by conjunctival epithelium. Indications for surgery include visual impairment, cosmetic disfigurement, motility restriction, and recurrent inflammation. Pterygium excision with conjunctival limbal autograft is presently the preferred technique to reduce the recurrence with a low recurrence rate of 3 to 9%. The graft can be secured by sutures, fibrin glue, or via no suture no glue techniques. The aim of the study is to compare the surgical outcomes of both sutured and sutureless techniques in pterygium excision in patients in Pravra Rural Hospital, Loni. Objectives of the study are to study the post-operative graft stability and inflammation, to study the post-operative discomfort of the patient, and to observe for early recurrence. The study comprised of 80 eyes of 80 patients enrolled in a descriptive and longitudinal study at Pravra Rural Hospital, Loni, between October 2018 to January 2020. The study included patients who have undergone pterygium surgery for primary progressive nasal pterygium by sutures and sutureless techniques, patients of any age and both genders, and those willing to give written informed consent for participation in the study. The study excluded patients operated for recurrent and atrophic pterygium, those having ocular surface disorders, and patients with limbal stem cell death. Study was initiated after institutional ethical approval. Data was collected from all selected patients using a structured proforma meeting the objectives of the study. Patients were examined post-operatively by using slit lamp biomicroscope on post-operative day 1, day 7, and at 1 month and 3 months to observe for discomfort, inflammation, graft security, and early recurrence. Outcome parameters were evaluated at each examination, including follow-up examination using the 5-point scale adapted from Lim Bon Soong R et al. Data was analyzed by using SysStat version 12 software. Coming to results, the mean age of the patients with pterygium was 49.10 plus or minus 13.91 standard deviations with a range of 18 to 81 years, out of which 74% of the total study population were females, whereas 26% were males. Figure 3 shows a bar diagram depicting various grades of discomfort through which, by applying z-test of difference between two proportions, it was seen that the discomfort was significantly less in sutureless technique as compared to sutured technique. Figure 4 shows various grades of inflammation. Similarly, through which, by applying z-test of difference between two proportions, it was seen that the inflammation was significantly lesser in sutureless technique as compared to the sutured technique. Figure 5 shows various grades of graft stability, through which, by applying z-test of difference between two proportions, it was seen that graft stability, however, was lesser in sutureless technique as compared to sutured technique. Rate of recurrence in the study was low in the sutureless group as compared to the sutured group. Discussion. In our study, we have observed post-operative outcome of sutured and sutureless techniques. Discomfort was significantly more in sutured technique as compared to sutureless techniques in our study. In a study by Natang et al., sutureless had better symptom parameters than sutured group, whereas graft stability was better in sutured group. In our study, inflammation was significantly more in sutured technique as compared to the sutureless technique. According to a study by Sati et al., sutures did not incite more inflammation than non-suture group. Graft stability, although, was lesser in sutureless as compared to sutured technique. Malik et al. In their study by sutureless glue-free technique reported that the only complication occurred was medial edge recession of the graft that developed to one patient. Rate of recurrence was low in sutureless as compared to suture group in our study, whereas Rathi et al. Reported that out of 50 eyes of 50 patients, one eye demonstrated recurrence and graft loss occurred in one eye. Chaudhary S. et al. Found no significant difference in recurrence rates between conjunctival fixation with sutures and autologous in situ blood coagulum. To conclude, surgical outcome of sutureless technique is superior to sutured technique because it has least postoperative discomfort, it is associated with low inflammation, and also has a very low recurrence rate. Graft stability, however, was slightly compromised in one patient. Sutureless technique nevertheless gives excellent surgical and cosmetic outcome to the patient. Thank you.